Hello and welcome to this edition of Eat Right with Rouses. I'm your host, Keith Whiteside, licensed clinical social worker. We are so very glad to have you and always glad to welcome in our favorite dietitian, April Sins. Hello, April.
Hello, Keith. Thanks for having me today.
Absolutely. So the big question today is, how do you charcuterie?
That's right. We're going to step up our game, right? We're for our game days.
That's right.
So, it's actually National Fruits and Veggies Month for September. So it's a really great time to talk about how can we get more fruits and veggies in, and what better way than to have some great nutritious snacks while watching the football games coming up. So this is a great way. Now, I'm going to walk you through a veggie charcuterie board, and what's great about it is you can really have fun with this. This is really, and there's no certain rules to it, so you can do some swaps. I'm going to show you what I have, but I have 4 different ingredient matchups that you can do on your board. So one is get some colorful veggies.
Right.
So right here I have a lot of color. I have even more than this I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Get some delicious dips. Now, I'm going to keep it really super simple. I grabbed this Cindy's dressing from the Rouses produce department, and this is called Mexican Goddess dressing, and you can really change up the different dressings and dips. So it's great to have those dip options on there. Nuts for good fats and protein. So I actually have some cashews that I'm going to put. Pistachios are great for adding to a board, any type of your favorites. And then also you can add some bread, crackers, and cheese to go along with those different flavors. I'm going to show you what I have right here. So let's go ahead and get started. So first I'm going to start with my Cindy's dressing. And I have this dip bowl right in the middle.
Right.
It's if you have one dip, it's a good idea to put that right in the middle. If you have multiple, then 3, I would either go with 1 or 3 bowls, because for some reason those odd numbers look really good on the board. And then if you have 3, you could put them in the different corners. And then put the different vegetables that go really well with that right next to your dips. Okay. So the next thing I have is we're going to be putting on the colorful vegetables. And I have some really great fun vegetables that I've found right there in the Rouse's produce department. And this is called radicchio. And I know it's kind of odd to have this on there, but how fun is this is if you put some dip in there, or if you have some cheese, you can kind of make it like a little layer. But I love the color of this because it's just this really, really magnificent color.
Yeah, like a wrap.
The green. Oh, yeah. And then I grabbed a cucumber and sliced it into spears. So so depending on what you put on your board, you can slice things into different shapes. Having those different shapes on your board will also make the board very, very interesting to look at. And so that visual interest is going to make you want to eat it. I have some baby bell peppers right here that I found in the produce department as well, right in a little bag. So that's a really easy one. Yeah. And then I grabbed some radishes and sliced those up, some little baby radishes. And again, the color. So the more colors you have on your board, that's the great thing about, most people don't get their fruits and veggie servings in. So it's a good thing to have something that's going to make people eat more fruits and veggies. The more color you have on your board, the more you're going to be more interested in eating it. But the nutrition part is that there's going to be more of a variety of nutrients on there.
Right.
Different vitamins and different minerals. And I just put the tomatoes, yes. Right. And then I'm going to add in these cashews. I really like this because it's a great pairing.
Right.
Another thing you can do is you can just grab a bag of vegetables that are already prepared for you, where you have zero trouble. And this has a mix. This is broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. So you can grab something that's already done easily at Rouse's. And then in the bakery, I grabbed these little pretzel bites. So this is right at the bakery at Rouse's on St. Charles. I found these little pretzel bites. And you warm them up, and they're little bites of pretzel, and they go so well with your charcuterie board. I just think it just really dresses it up and gives you some extra fun on top of that board. So it's really easy to make a board, and have something really delicious and nutritious to have for your game day. But look at this, Keith.
Wow.
We just made this in no time, and it's just a simple way to get more fruits and vegetables, dropping some of them, fruits and vegetables in to our month, because this is National Fruits and Veggies Month.
It's the best way to start off National Fruits and Vegetable Month. But the other thing is, especially when it comes to game day, people are going to be not as focused on what they're eating, but very often it's the people that nervous anxiety or that nervous energy is about, they're just going to grab something and eat it. And if we have something prepared that's healthy, they're going to enjoy it even more.
Absolutely. So we tend to want to graze during those commercials or during halftime. We want to graze on something. So why not graze on some fruits and vegetables? 9 out of 10 people don't get enough fruits and vegetable servings per day. So it's great to have another opportunity to do that. But you can also have this anytime. This could be an afternoon snack. This can be a pre-dinner little appetizer board. You know, you can kind of get those fruits and veggies in without having it be really formal. It can kind of just be fun snack time.
Well, I can tell you, we're absolutely going to do that. Our family, especially my sister-in-law, Lori, loves charcuteries. I'm going to challenge her with this and send her the link. I know she's going to do this at our next gathering. We appreciate your direction and celebrating National Fruits and Vegetable Month with you. Thank you, April.
Thank you so much, Keith.
All right. That'll do it for this particular edition of Eat Right with Rouses. But don't go anywhere. A lot more local programming right here on HTV.